Welcome to the All Around Joe podcast, where we optimize your human performance from my personal experience as an athlete, coach, and all-around self-improvement junkie. On this edition of the All Around Joe podcast, we are going to be talking about the Black Friday deals that I have my eye on, and you should have your eye on as well if you're a fitness, health, outdoors, mountain bike, etc. enthusiast. So I'm going to go through some things that I've actually picked up on sale before that I think that you should pick up as well, and then what I am looking out for during these next coming weeks as the sales start popping up. And they've already started popping up because for whatever reason, people think that the holidays and Black Friday should be coming at us way earlier than normal. I don't know why that is. Well, I do. It's because they're trying to elongate their selling season because everybody's making these big long sales now and trying to sell more. But the other thing is that there's shipping issues. So I know there's a couple of companies that I'm going to talk about, like Rogue Fitness, that started early so they can get their shipments out with a longer, there's going to be a longer shipping time. So they wanted to make sure that if you're going to try and order something for the holidays, that you can get it nice and before the holidays come. So we're going to jump right in now. And if you are enjoying these podcasts or videos, depending on where you're watching or listening to this, we'd love it if you gave us a thumbs up. If you subscribe to the channel, if you were subscribed to the podcast, wherever you're consuming this content, we'd love it. We'd appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. I am always interested in connecting. So we're gonna hop right in here. The first thing that we're gonna be talking about today is gonna be the Apple AirPods Pro. Now I'm gonna grab mine right here because I already have these guys and it's something that you should consider as well. And I'm gonna talk about exactly why. So here's the AirPods Pro in this nice little case. They even updated the case to have it be MagSafe, which I think just means that it actually is a little bit of magnetic into their wireless charging system, because this one charges anyway. It doesn't magnet to the little pads, but it charges through wireless charging. So I guess it's just the magnetic piece. The AirPods Pro, and the reason that I'm putting them on here is because last year I actually picked them up on a smoking hot deal. I haven't even seen a deal that good, even though they're older now. So these things work almost just as good as my high-end over-the-ear headphones as far as noise canceling goes, and they're just way more versatile. I would say the only downside to them is that you cannot change the volume on the actual little earbud thing. But the noise canceling is fantastic. The sound quality is awesome. It connects from one device to the other as you're moving it around, which is most of the time awesome. So I'd be looking for a good deal on those, and it doesn't seem like maybe they're gonna update them, Apple, sometime soon, or maybe they won't. We'll see. They just released some of their new AirPods, which sounds like those are not quite as high-end as the AirPods Pro, even though they are their newest item. And I'd highly recommend getting some of those AirPods Pros if you do not have them. They're a great product. Next up, if you like silicone rings, I recommend that you check out Groove Life right here. Their rings are the best that I've had or that I've tried. And you should just keep an eye on groovelife.com for any of the sales that they're gonna be having if you're in the market for those rings. They seem to be more durable than some of the other ones that I've had. They've got these little breathable layers. I'll try and show you here if you're watching the video. So I rolled this one inside out and you can see that they have breathable layers. They're super durable. I've been using these for barbell work, dumbbell work, everything and anything, never had one break. And the company seems pretty cool as well. So I recommend you check out groovelife.com if you're in the market for some more rings, or if you think it'd be cool as a stocking stuffer or something down the road. Just a little easier, lower price thing that I'm gonna put on there. InsideTracker. Okay, as you know, InsideTracker is my favorite place to go get blood testing so that I can align my diet and lifestyle and supplementation with what my blood work says. If you can see here, I have an InsideTracker hat that they just recently sent me because I've been an ambassador for them for a long time. In fact, that you should not be shying away from anything like that, because I'm an ambassador for any of the things that I love, and I only will be an ambassador for people and products that I absolutely love. InsideTracker usually has, and I know they've already sent me an email, they have their best sale of the year for Black Friday. It is $200 off an ultimate test. And it's usually when we will buy 2 of their ultimate tests. So we'll have them ready to go in 6-month intervals just for the next year coming up. So I recommend that you check those out. The code, if you need it for InsideTracker, is Bauer Gift, no spaces, just BAUERGIFT, Bauer Gift, and that should get you $200 off. And if you don't see that working for you, reach out to me, joe@allaroundjoe.com, and I'd be happy to look into it. But it should work, Bauer Gift at InsideTracker.com. And I'm not sure when those products get launched. You could check the site now, but it will be launched in the near future if it's not already. So if you'd like to up your game with InsideTracker, if you've done it before, or if you haven't done it before, I highly recommend that you check that out, because it will totally upgrade or optimize your life as long as you actually make the changes that they recommend. For example, right now, I'm trying to always continue to get my fasting blood glucose levels down, and they recommend that I have more olive oil. So I am increasing my olive oil intake on things like my eggs, like my salads, so that I can try and adjust and continue working on that fasting blood glucose to get it nice and low. And then we'll see with the next test how that ends up turning out. And you continue just making those optimizations as you go. It's the best way that I know of to actually try and keep yourself in the best possible shape that you can and feeling as best as you possibly can. Next up, body health products. Now, if you have listened to this before, you've heard me talk about Perfect Aminos. It is the #1 supplement that I recommend to people because it helps you to recover faster. Perfect Aminos is essential amino acids, which make up proteins. And the cool thing about them is if you take them at the right time, then they don't go through the full digestion process, and they will help you to recover, I would say, man, like twice as fast. Or what I usually say is I'm about 75% less sore than if I don't take them regularly. I usually have 10 Perfect Aminos in the morning and then 10 Perfect Aminos right before my workout. If I'm having a really big fitness day, I would take another 10 at some other time during the day. And they fill in your protein as well. So if you're having a hard time getting a lot of protein, then I recommend checking out the Perfect Aminos, because they are a protein supplement that will fill in. There's a big bottle of them that I have right here. I keep a bottle of those on hand at all times. So check out bodyhealth.com, and I recommend getting on their email list so that you can get up-to-date Perfect Amino updates or body health updates. Anything with Perfect Amino in them at Body Health is pretty cool. And they actually have a new sleep product that has Perfect Amino in it. So I'm gonna give that a shot here coming up, but I haven't tried it yet. USWE mountain bike packs. So if you're a mountain bike or bike rider, racer, whatever, actually motorcycle rider as well, check out USWE-sports.com. These guys have the best packs in the game as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if they're actually gonna be having a Black Friday or any kind of holiday sales because they're based out of Sweden, but it's worth taking a look at it if you are into mountain biking, because these packs are really great. The harness system, the way that they fit, they don't bounce around at all. You know, you get water, you get all the things that you need in a pack. They just are very thoughtful and well made, the best made that I have found. So USWE-sports.com, check those guys out. And I recommend joining their email list because they have one of my favorite email lists. They're just kind of funny and they only send out things that are worthwhile and they don't send them out a lot. So USWE, check them out. Fox Racing, so I'm kind of on my mountain bike kick here. So Fox Racing, if you are into mountain biking, I recommend them. I have all kinds of Fox Racing gear. You can see I've got some new gloves here that I just purchased. I like their Ranger line. I like their Defend line. They just make a high quality product and it's not incredibly expensive and lasts for a long time. So for example, you can get some of those gloves, usually on sale for, I don't know, 15 to 40 bucks, depending on which ones you're looking for. I think I paid a little bit more for those sweet blue camo ones, but keep an eye out because those guys have some cool stuff. I have the gloves, I have their shorts, their chamois, shirts. I'm probably gonna be buying one of their ventilated helmets that has the full face guard, so that's what I'm gonna be looking out for. But foxracing.com, good to go. Also, little trick, if you're gonna buy something from them and you don't have free shipping, go ahead and put it in your cart and then walk away or close it out. Make sure you have an account with them, and a lot of times they will send you, or a pop-up will come up for free shipping. So pro tip right there. evoandbackcountry.com. If you like the outdoor gear, those guys usually have some smoking deals coming up for Black Friday. I personally have not found anything yet that I have my eye on, but I know that in the previous years, we have made some pretty big purchases on pretty big sale items during this time of year. on those sites. So evo.com and backcountry.com. And the companies are really cool. So if you need help with anything, you can always reach out to them. They usually have a cool chat set up and you can get some advice on the things that you're gonna be buying. And we've also had returns to them. So their return process is easy and swift. And I just recommend them as sites and companies. So check them out because they usually do have big, significant Black Friday holiday sales. And last but not least, the Rogue Fitness Matte Black Friday sale has already begun. Rogue is our favorite spot to buy high quality fitness gear. So like plates, bumper plates, rigs, dumbbells, all that kind of stuff. I know right now they have a couple of things going on. They've already started the sale. Like I think I mentioned it earlier at the start of the podcast, where they're starting early because they know they're gonna have some shipping delays for the holidays. They have $1 per pound dumbbells, which is a really good deal. Note that you're gonna have to pay shipping on a lot of this stuff. So you're gonna have to price it out and see how good a deal is. I haven't checked out the shipping for them on those particular dumbbells, but $1 per pound is a good deal if the shipping makes sense for you. They also have something that I've checked out was their training plates. So I put in links actually to all this stuff if you want to check out the show notes or go down below at allaroundjoe.com/279. That's allaroundjoe.com/279. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, just scroll down to the notes section below and you can get to those links. But the training plates, the 2.0 training plates are what we have in our setup. And I highly recommend them. They're super durable. They're skinnier so you can get more plates on if you're a heavy lifter. And they're just a good product. And you can't beat the color also. Different colors for different plates. We've carried these plates actually in our van. We've carried them and had them in the garage. We've dropped them all over the place. And they've been very durable, very good high quality plates. And you can get them in kilograms or pounds. We have them in pounds, but it's something that would be worth keeping an eye on because they do have something they're calling their hundo pricing, which changes as you put more into your cart. So check that out if you're looking for an upgrade to your CrossFit or fitness at home setup. I highly recommend it. All right, guys, that's the whole podcast for today and what I am recommending checking out for these sales that are coming up on Black Friday and so on and so forth. If you have anything that I missed, then I would love to hear about it. Just go ahead and shoot me an email or put it in the comment section below. And I hope that you have a very healthy, happy, awesome holiday shopping season and that this was helpful for you. All right, guys, again, if you like the content that I'm throwing out here, please give me the thumbs up, give me the subscribe. If you are into what I'm doing, I would really, really appreciate it. And have a great day. We'll see you on the next podcast. The All Around Joe podcast, where we optimize your human performance from my personal experience as an athlete, coach, and all-around self-improvement junkie. See you on the next podcast.